Welcome and thanks for coming. We are excited to start the school year. School starts tomorrow, and we've been welcoming back staff and teachers for the last few weeks. We're starting the year with more than 350 new teachers to our district, and we're excited to welcome them to the Wichita Public Schools team. As of yesterday, we currently have less than 70 teacher vacancies to start the year. Um, we have 13 elementary, 9 high school, 16 middle school, and 30 special education. That tracks with the trends we've been seeing both locally and across the state, with the continued need for special education teachers in particular. But for us, these are pretty good numbers to start the year. We hire about right under 4,000 teachers every year. And so to put that into perspective with the number of vacancies. We will continue to hire. So any teachers that are excited to work with our kids, please fill out an application. Um, we have qualified long-term substitutes that will be mostly who are retired teachers who will be filling a lot of those vacant positions in classrooms. If you're interested in joining our district as a substitute teacher, we need those also, or other guest staff as far as paras, nutrition services, those sorts of things. We have a hiring fair next Wednesday, August 20th, from 2 to 6 p.m. at our administrative center, the AMAC building, the Morse Center, at 903 South Edgemore. We'll be looking to hire substitute guest teachers, paras, nurses, custodians, and nutrition service workers. Please come and join us if you're interested in applying. We are a fantastic employer, one of the best employers in the area, so we would love to have you join us. The info sheet that will be handed out has some other helpful information that you can share with your audiences as families get back to into the school routine. Today we're welcoming middle and high school students who are new to their building for a half-day orientation. Tomorrow we welcome back all students. So I was excited I dropped off a freshman at North High this morning, and my wife dropped off a sixth grader at Robinson, and they were all decked out and ready to go. And it was exciting to see the welcome that our schools, all of our schools, provide for those kids. A lot of energy and a lot of excitement. So, um, some of the middle school students that you might have passed in the hallway are here at Isely because Isely is becoming a K-8 school, and so this is the first year we'll have sixth grade students here. So this year, Isely Traditional Magnet is beginning its transition from an elementary school to a K-8 school, with sixth grade being added. Isely was originally built as a K-8 school, but the funding cuts at the state level didn't allow us to open it as a K-8 as we originally intended. We are making that a priority to provide that opportunity to Isely families. I would like to introduce the principal of Isely, Allison Renner. Come on up. Who will talk about how the school is preparing for expansion. Take it away, Allison.
Good morning. Our expansion at Isely has off to a fantastic start. We today welcomed just about 100 sixth graders to start our first middle school class here at Isely. We've had a great team of teachers working hard over the summer to prepare for some enriching activities for the students and then also opportunities for them to continue to build on the strong connections that they've had with the staff members that they've grown up with during the years that they've been at Isely in elementary. So the entire community has rallied around our school and is very excited that we are able to offer this expansion in being able to, if kids start here in pre-K or kindergarten, they're able to stay with us for 10 or 11 years of their school career. We have an amazing staff that is very supportive of this, as well as the community. It is truly a fantastic opportunity for our students to learn and grow in a community that they are very firmly entrenched with and have lots of connections with. All right, Mr. Bielefeld.
That's great. Thank you, Allison. And she didn't say this, but Allison is new to the building, so great job in leading this transition. That is a challenge. So, all right, Katie, if you want to come up too. So our goal is for every student to be future ready, and future ready starts here with our youngest learners. We provide them with skills they need now in order to be successful in the future. One of the most important skills, maybe the most important skills in our youngest student is learning how to read. They first learn to read and then they read to learn. I'd like to recognize Katie Warren, President of the United Teachers of Wichita, as they have a couple of initiatives that focus on early literacy. So take it away, Katie.
Hi. As Kelly said, early literacy is very, very important. And as a primary teacher in this district for about 20 years, I know how important it is to get that that start early. And so one of the things we did this year was in all of the welcome packets for kindergarten students, there was a book for the kiddos to bring home, and it's called Clifford Goes to Kindergarten. And so we donated the funds to purchase the books for all of the students. Another initiative, we have another $10,000 grant from our Reading Opens the World initiative from AFT National. And we've partnered the last 3 years with the school district. And we have teachers who work after school and read books with students, and then the students get to take the books home with them. And so it was really cool to hear about the students. Several of them made huge gains in their reading. Also, that one-on-one time with the teacher to get them caught up. But hearing about all the books in their bookshelf that they could read over and over again with their family, that was pretty powerful. So we're excited to partner again on that project. So thank you.
Thank you, Katie. So I would say the relationship and the support we get from the United Teachers of Wichita, the teachers union, is fantastic. The support of families, the support of kids, and really all of us rowing boats in the same direction, right? We're here for kids, we're here for literacy. We know our kids need to learn to read, and the UTW support of that is fantastic and much appreciated. Before we take questions, I'd like to say again how excited we are for the start of the school year. We appreciate the trust that parents put in us and to take care of their children. We value that trust, and we focus on giving students the skills and knowledge they need to be successful. I know and I believe it's going to be a great year. So with that, I can take questions, and I think Allison and Katie can also take questions if you have any for them about the specific, either Isely or the literacy initiative.
Part of the facility master plan that was passed by the board probably, what was that, a year or two ago now, had finalizations for school closures happening this fall. Where are we with that? What should families expect?
Yeah, great question. So the facility master plan was voted on last August, August of 24, and approved unanimously by the Board of Education. That did include some of the new builds for the bond issue that failed in February, but it also was an entire plan for the district as far as enrollment and projections and demographics and all of that. Part of that plan was what we're celebrating today, and Isely becoming a K-8. So we've approached that as the parts of the plan that we have the funding for. We're going to do. We had told parents at the time, after the bond issue failed, because we did have a pretty clear timeline on school closures if it passed. When it failed in March, we let families know that they would be hearing something this fall. So we are going to evaluate that and get back with families sometime this fall of 25 is the plan. So, any other questions?
Are there other aspects of the facility master plan that are being implemented this year? I know Isely is one of them. What else is there?
Oh, that's a good question. It seems like there was one other thing that we were able to do. I'd have to get back with you on that. It seems like we had two things that we were able to start, but yeah. If I don't know the answer, it's obviously a really good question, though. Anything else?
You recently met with Sedgwick County and the City Council in that tri-government situation. Could you just elaborate what kind of was talked about at that meeting and what the next one will look like?
Yeah. So I think it was an amazing example of collaboration in our community. So it was able to be 5 school board members, 5 city council members, and 5 county commissioners coming together to have discussions about how we work better together. I know our board was very excited to be a part of that. We are, 3 large entities with large budgets and large challenges. And so by working together, I think we can find ways to possibly create efficiencies for taxpayers, while at the same time maybe improving quality of the products we deliver. Products, being a general term, whether that's transit, that was one of the topics that came up, future ready centers and work talent pipeline came up. We talked about how we support families, mental health services, a wide variety of issues. So My knowledge of that, as far as the next steps, the electeds kind of have their things that they're working on. I think there's another meeting or a town hall that's being planned. But as far as the staff of Sedgwick County and the city of Wichita, we are meeting to talk about some of the follow-ups, to give some analysis and some insight into what some of the things that we feel like we can really get traction on, to help our community improve. So.
Is the school district still on track to ask for a new bond vote, probably within the next year or so?
Yeah, it's really yet to be determined. The only thing that was decided by this board, and again, this, unanimous consent, that they would keep the mill rate flat for taxpayers for this year. So no tax increase, lowest mill rate in 15 years, for the school district specifically. Because valuations go up, people's taxes might go up, but the rate has gone down, and we're going to keep it flat for this next year. I think that sets the stage for a board to make a decision in 26 about what they want to do. We have recommended a timeline of November of 26, but that's up to the board to decide and take action on down the road.
And that's a November 26th vote.
That was our recommendation. Yeah, that was our recommendation from staff to the board, but the board took no action on that decision. They just took action. And they can only set a budget 1 year at a time anyway, so they set the mill rate for fiscal year 26, and then fiscal year 27 is yet to come.